Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Caliber Home Loans. At Caliber Wholesale, our products make us different, and our people make us great. Caliber Home Loans Incorporated is an industry product leader with a full offering of core conventional and government products, coupled with our innovative non-agency portfolio lending products. Contact us to learn more.
Welcome to Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib at MBS Highway. This is created exclusively for Mortgage News Network and brought to you by our friends at Caliber. Now, Caliber does have some great products for you to consider, including investment properties. Real estate market's been real hot. People want to invest in real estate as an investor. Go up to $2 million, unlimited properties. FICO's down to 620. Take a peek. So last week, speaking of the hot real estate market, we've got some great news on housing once again, showing that existing home sales very strong. Prices rising 4.8% year over year, almost Goldilocks on a national level. Not too hot, not too cool. The other thing we've been talking about is millennials kind of jumping into the market. So we've seen first-time home buyers kind of be a little bit slower than the historical levels. It was down to only 28% of purchases. It's moved up now a few months ago to 30, and this month it jumped up to 33% of purchases were by first-time home buyers. And when you look at millennials, we know that Zillow says the median age of a first-time home buyer is 33 years old. And so when we go back in time, 33 years ago, we see the birth rate starting to rise. And guess what? From 33 years ago, for the next 9 years, they will continue to rise to rival the highest birth rates that we've ever seen in the United States. So this tells us there will continuously be a fresh crop of first-time homebuyers coming into the market that will exceed the previous year for the next 9 years. Now, that's good news for the housing market. And when we take a look at millennials in particular, we know that millennials are just waiting a little bit longer to do things. They are waiting longer to get married. They are waiting longer than to have kids. So then the next step naturally is that they're just waiting a little bit longer to form a household. But we also know that household formations, what's a household formation? If you have someone living at home with parents, but then they go out and get their own place, that's a household formation. Now it could be renting, it could be owning. Or if you have a couple that's together under one roof and they split and now they need two roofs over their head, that's another household formation. So that speaks to the demand side of the housing market. The supply side is household completions, homes put on the market. 2015 represented the first time in 15 years where household formations exceeded household completions. No wonder why there's no inventory. Combine that with the fact that when you take a look at the distressed homes or foreclosures, and they've dwindled now down to 0.65% of all homes in foreclosure. It is a very small number. So all these distressed sales have really declined, leaving less and less inventory. You know, homes are flying off the market at just 32 days since they've been listed. 32 days, think about that. But some homes are listed at ridiculous amounts. So when you think about homes that are priced well, it's probably even less than that. So the housing market remains very strong. People need to take a look at that. Share this information with your realtors. We put this all, by the way, on MBS Highway in detail with graphs and charts that you can share and actually give you presentations that you could share as well. Now, next week, we're going to get some more housing data. We're going to get the Case-Shiller numbers, which is widely viewed, and that gives you a broad 10-city index. Something to consider, this week we'll be looking at all these numbers. And then in addition, this week we're going to see GDP numbers come in, and we've got a Fed meeting. So it'll be a busy week this week, although I don't think we'll see too much movement in rates. I think rates will be range-bound. Potentially the following week, we could be looking at some movement in rates as the jobs numbers come out. So once again, take us up on a free trial to MBS Highway. If not, go ahead and sign up. You guys need this help and information for your realtors and for your customers. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Your reputation with your referring business partners depends largely on the lenders you recommend. This is why you'll want to choose a partner who shares your commitment to customer service. At Caliber Home Loans, our products make us different and our people make us great. A leading product innovator. In addition to our core conventional, government, and jumbo loans, we've created our own non-agency portfolio lending products. These enable you to assist creditworthy clients who can demonstrate the ability to repay. To learn more, visit us online at caliberwholesale.com.
This is Mortgage News Network.